everyone, welcome to day 230 of a Stitch a Day 365 days crochet challenge. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to crochet this peacock lace shell stitch. So this stitch has a repeat row which has about I think 15 stitches, 15 rows. So I'm going to make it into two parts. So this is part 1 of the video. We are going to start off with a multiple of 29 plus 7. Into the 10th chain from the hook. So I have a total of 65 stitches. So into the 10th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. We are going to make one double crochet. Okay. So the whole stitch is centered around this particular shell here. So on this side of the shell, there is a pattern which is reversed from this side of the shell. Okay. So this we'll be doing a um, chain 7 here, which is the center. Okay, so there is a pattern repeat on either side. Okay, now we are starting off with a chain which is starting off with a double crochet at the 10th chain. So these 9 stitches counts as 3 chains and 1 double triple crochet. Okay, now you're going to skip the next 3 stitches and we are going to make a shell stitch. Throughout this pattern, shell stitch is 5 double triple crochet into the same space. Okay. Sorry. The shell stitch is 5 triple crochet, not double triple crochet, triple crochets. Right? Now we are going to chain 4 and then again skip 3 into the next one, make a double crochet. Again skip 3 into the next one, you're going to make a shell stitch which is 5 triple crochets. Now again skip 3 and make 1 double crochet into the 4th one. Okay, now chain 3, skip 3, you're going to make a shell stitch. Okay, again chain 3, skip 3, and you are going to make one double crochet. So far this is what we have done. So we have three kind of shell stitch. The one where one side has a chain 4, and there is the second kind where on either side you have a double crochet, no chains in between, and the third kind you have on a chain 3 on either side with a double crochet. So these are the three shell stitches. Now once you have done the three shell stitches, you're going to do a chain 7, and you're going to skip 4 chains at the bottom, and you're going to make one more double crochet. So now this is the shell stitch. This is where we'll be placing the peacock shell, which is this part right here. Okay, now you just have to do this part in reverse. So you're going to start off with a chain 3, make skip 3 and make one shell. So we are doing the third kind of a shell stitch where on either side there is a chain 3 and a double crochet. Okay, now again chain 3, skip 3 and a double crochet. Now for the second kind of a shell where you have no chain stitches between the shell. So you directly skip 3, go into the next one and make a shell stitch. Okay, and on this side also you don't have a chain 3, so you directly skip 3 and make one double crochet. Now for the third kind or the first kind on this side where there is a chain 4 and then a shell stitch and a double crochet without any chains in between. So after this double crochet you're going to make a chain 4, skip 3, make one shell, now chain 3, there is no chain 3, just skip 3 and make one double crochet. Now chain 3 again, just like how we started, we end with a double triple crochet, a chain 3 and a double triple crochet. You just skip one stitch and into the last one you're going to make one double triple crochet. So this is how your row 1 should look like. Now for row 2 You're going to start off with 3 chains. So that's 1, 2 and 3. Turn your work into this very first chain 3 space. You're going to make 4 double triple crochets. And 4. Okay, so once you have 4 double triple crochet, you're going to chain 1 and make 1 shell stitch on the third triple crochet here onto the shell stitch. Okay, so again make 5 triple crochets onto the third triple crochet of the previous row's shell stitch. Okay, so on this shell where there are 2 double crochets on either side, we are going to create chain spaces. Okay, so start off with 3 chains. Into this space between the 2 triple crochets, you're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 5, and in between the next 2 stitches you're going to make another double crochet, again chain 5, between the next 2 make 1 double crochet, again chain 5, between the last 2 stitches make 1 double crochet. Okay, so it should look something like this. Now moving on to the next shell stitch, you're going to make 3 chains, okay, and make a shell on top of the third triple crochet here. Okay, so that completes all 3 kinds of shell. After this space, chain 7 space, we are again going to repeat this in reverse. Okay, so now coming to the chain 7 space, you're going to make 9 double triple crochet. Double triple crochet is you yarn over thrice, so this is double, triple and double triple crochet. You're going to go into this chain space and make 9 double triple crochets. Okay, so now we are going to do this part in reverse. That is, you're going to start off with a shell on top of the third double crochet on the previous rose shell stitch. Sorry, third triple crochet on the previous rose shell stitch. Okay, and you're going to chain 3, and onto this shell right here, that is the middle one, you're going to make one double crochet between the first two triple crochet stitches and chain 5, and make another double crochet between the next two stitches, chain 5, make another double crochet stitch between the next two stitches, again chain 5, and make one more double crochet stitch between the last two triple crochet of the shell stitch. Now you have to again chain 3, make one shell on top of this part right here, on top of the third triple crochet, okay, chain 1 and end with 5 triple crochet stitches onto the chain space right here. In case you want to add more peacock stitches, all you have to do is repeat from this part right here, that is the except for this last triple crochet stitch, you will just be repeating this over and over again, except for this last part. Okay, so after this shell you will again start off with the peacock. So basically you this is your repeat part, starting from the chain 7 space to the last shell right here. So once you reach the end, you will do this 5 triple crochet stitches. So in case if you want to add one more peacock shell in this particular row, you will be starting off with this 9 triple crochet stitches right here. Okay, so that's the end of row 2. For row 3, for row 4, we're again going to start off with a chain 3, so sorry, chain 5. So this chain 5 counts as 1 triple crochet and a chain 1. Turn your work, make one double triple crochet on top of the double triple crochet from the previous row, again chain 1, make 1 double triple crochet on top of this one. So basically you're just repeating the double triple crochet thing, except that you're adding 1 chain in between. Okay. So your work should look something like this. Now you're going to shell on top of the shell stitch. Okay. So on top of the third DC from the previous row, you're again going to make a shell stitch. So the start and the end of the row is nothing but half shells like any other shell stitch. So whatever you're doing into the chain 7 space right here, or the 9 triple crochet space, you'll be doing it on the first and the last set of stitches right here. Okay, so that's a shell stitch. Now make 1 double crochet, chain 5, make 1 more double crochet into the next chain space, again chain 5, make 1 more double crochet onto the next chain 5 space. Okay, so basically you're converting 3 spaces into 2. Now shell on top of the third triple crochet, okay. Now you have reached this double triple crochet part where you will be repeating this one, that is you will be making a double triple crochet and a chain 1. Okay, so make a double triple crochet on top of the stitch, and a chain 1. Again make a double triple crochet on top of the next stitch. So like this you have to complete till 9 double triple crochets. So that ends the double triple crochet thing on the shell. Now you again have to do this in reverse. You're going to shell on top of the third triple crochet, okay. Then we're going to double crochet onto the chain 5 space, chain 5, double crochet onto the next chain 5 space, again chain 5, double crochet onto the next chain 1 space, sorry, chain 5 space, okay, and shell on top of the shell, okay, chain 1, and you're going to do the same thing you did on this 9 double triple crochet over here, that is make 1 double triple crochet on top of the double triple crochet from the previous row and a chain 1. Okay, so this is how your work should look at end of row 3. Now for row 4, chain 3, two triple crochets onto the first stitch, one double crochet onto the next stitch, and here you're going to create the shell. Okay, that is on the third stitch from the previous row. Make one double crochet onto the next triple crochet stitch and make one shell stitch onto the next stitch. You'll have a total of 2.5 shell onto the first half shell here. Okay, so that's one shell, so second shell, and then we started off with the half shell. Now onto the third triple crochet of the next shell stitch, you're going to make one double crochet. Okay, so basically you're just moving the shell stitches to the peacock shell instead of the shells in between. Now chain 3, make one double crochet onto the first chain 5 space, again chain 5, make one double crochet onto the next chain 5 space, chain 3, make one double crochet on top of the shell stitch, that is the third triple crochet from the shell stitch. So you're kind of connecting these spaces here, and again you're going to do the same thing on the 9 double triple crochet space here. Okay, so we are going to start off with the shell onto the very first triple crochet right here. Make one double crochet, and again shell on top of the next triple crochet. Make one double crochet on top of the next triple crochet, and then again a shell stitch onto the next triple crochet. One double crochet, one shell stitch. So you're going to alternate this on all of these 9 double triple crochets that we did from the previous row. Okay, so your work should end with the shell stitch. So onto the last double triple crochet, you're again going to make a shell. Okay, now on top of the shell stitch from the previous row, you're going to make one double crochet onto the third triple crochet from the previous row, just like how you did for the half shell part here. So now this is completed. You're just going to do the same thing in reverse. You're going to start off with the chain 3, make 1 double crochet on the first chain 1 space, chain 5 space, again chain 5, make 1 double crochet onto the next chain 5 space, again chain 3, make 1 double crochet on top of the third triple crochet from the previous row. So this part is completed. Again we are moving on to the peacock shell, where we'll be creating these shell stitches just like we did in this corner. Okay, so for the middle part we started off with the double crochet. For the ending part we start from with the shell stitch. So you're starting off with the shell stitch. So here we started off with a shell with a double crochet. So here we started off with the shell stitch. Again on this side we are going to start off with the shell stitch. We're just doing the same thing in reverse. Okay, now 1 double crochet on top of the next one, shell stitch onto the next one, just like how you started the row. You're going to end it with a half shell, that is 3 triple crochet stitches. Okay, so that completes your row number 4. So complete till this and I'll meet you in the next part, where we are going to start off the decreasing part of the peacock shell. Hope you understood till this part. Thank you for watching and I'll meet you tomorrow with the next part.